Hasbro Marvel Legends just kicked off 2026 with a maximum effort, revealing the second Secret Wars wave, plus new Avengers and X-Men. But are these real upgrades or just the same characters with fresh paint? Here are the highlights from Marvel Legends Fanstream February 2026 via Hasbro Pulse. Since I'm an X-Men fan, let's start with the Secret Wars reveal that genuinely surprised me, a new Magik Illyana Rasputin. I was hoping for an older ladylike Magik from the House of X, but as confirmed by Dwight from Hasbro Pulse, this is still the teenage body. That said, the head sculpt with a blunt bang screams Anya Taylor-Joy to me. Great homage to her New Mutants comic book look, just without the modern crown. This figure is actually comic book accurate since this is her New Mutants uniform. The light yellow color also looks like it matches X-Men 97 Sunspot, so she might as well double as your X-Men 97 Magik. She does come with a lenticular shield, but I personally would prefer an alternate Dark Child head, which we still haven't gotten in Marvel Legends form. Small gripes aside, I'm glad we're getting a new Magik, this time with pinless double-jointed elbows, so she might finally be able to wield the Soul Sword with two hands. With the armored left arm, we can hopefully recreate that classic Jim Lee trading card pose. Not an X-Men, but he does have the Omega Red tentacles in light yellowish plastic. This is Constrictor. Another much needed Serpent Society member joins the Marvel Legends collection. He comes with a lenticular shield and removable tentacles, which are reused Omega Red pieces. If you zoom in, you can see that there is a part which is still silver, just like Omega Red's tentacle. No alternate heads, no alternate hands. Here he is side by side with the older 2012 Terrax Build-A-Figure Constrictor for comparison. A review won't be complete without a Spider-Man, so Hasbro went with a 2-in-1 look. Peter Parker during the early stages of bonding with the symbiote. I appreciate Hasbro experimenting with different Spider-Man looks like the Magik the Gathering Battle Damage version, though I'm not sure if this one will resonate the same way. He does come with a small symbiote accessory, basically a ball with 3 symbiote legs. He's on the Renew Your Vows body mold, which means he has no articulation. Just like the figure itself, the lenticular shield, instead of revealing the Peter Parker alter ego, it reveals a half-transforming symbiote Spider-Man. As teased a few weeks ago, we also get a new Falcon, Sam Wilson, with a Redwing accessory. He comes with alternate wings, and I prefer the sculpt here over the Vulture wings from the Avengers retro card wave. Sam includes chopping alternate hands and a lenticular shield. For those who missed out on the Absorbing Man Build-A-Figure, here's a solid second chance. The original Build-A-Figure is extremely expensive on the aftermarket, which ironically demonstrates his power, since that version had a grey wash and a brown wash showing his mid-transformation. This new release is more of a wrestler-style Absorbing Man with 2 head sculpts and a wrecking ball. The Hasbro team was very hyped about the eyebrows versus no eyebrows head sculpt. Let me know in the comments below, are you overjoyed that Hasbro gave this much thought to Absorbing Man's eyebrow, or should they have focused more on accessories that represents his absorbing powers? But all is not lost because his lenticular shield reveals his absorbing power. The star of the Secret Wars wave is the man without fear, Daredevil. Dan and Dwight made it very clear that they know how sought after a red Daredevil is, and how he's almost always locked behind a 2-pack. This time, fans can finally get him in a single release on a Secret Wars retro card. Instead of being all red, there are some black painted details on the logo, the belt, and the batons. He also comes with a large translucent Daredevil Raider sense effect that pegs into his back, not his head. I'm glad they didn't drill a hole into the back of his head because that would never look good. I own the Mafex Daredevil, which I still consider the definitive version, but I'm genuinely intrigued by this new Marvel Legends release. The Secret War wave goes up for pre-order February 11, the day after this reveal. Continuing the Daredevil momentum, we get a villain 2-pack featuring characters who, as Dan and Dwight pointed out, really love the color red. Is this another hostage 2-pack situation? Muse is clearly the star here. But does Bullseye make this Hasbro Pulse exclusive worth it? Being both a hostage pack and an exclusive makes it especially tough for overseas collectors. Muse comes with accessories featuring artistic red paint, and Bullseye includes a bloody nose and a modern head sculpt wherein he's fully masked. Hasbro Pulse exclusive, pre-order date March 4. Moving on to the Avengers reveals, we have the Black Widow and Quicksilver 2-pack. Black Widow uses the new best articulated female body mold, the Jean Grey Phoenix mold, which most collectors prefer. It's not a fully all black body as she has red detailing along the abs. I am not familiar with this specific Natasha look. If you know which comic book run this is based on, let me know in the comments below. Although I have seen this navy blue and white Quicksilver costume before, probably during the late 90s. Quicksilver is on the Vulcan body mold. Both figures include 2 new head sculpts and a pair of closed fists. The calm Natasha head is gorgeous, and the clenched teeth head is perfect for those battle poses. Quicksilver gets a calm and a screaming head. Honestly, the Natasha heads alone make this a pickup for me. As many of us collectors and toy photographers speculated, after the X-Men 97 trailer leak, we're getting a blue and pink Archangel, the 90s version. I assume this uses the same body mold as the recent Rick Remender's Uncanny X-Force Archangel or Christio's Archangel. Based on the wings, it looks like a direct repaint. I actually kit bashed this look after the trailer leak, but there's no need to do that anymore. He still comes with the sharp vampire style fingernail hands, plus a single closed fist hand. Single because Warren gets his first ever weapon holding hand. Because, spoilers alert, a spoiler for X-Men 97, Hasbro may have leaked that in X-Men 97, there could be a passing of the torch, with Cable bestowing his large mega rifle to Warren. We have to wait and see if Hasbro actually spoiled that. One huge win here is the inclusion of retracted wings, which finally makes this version hard to resist. Next up is something that I might resist. It's the Target exclusive repaint Onslaught. The original Build-A-Figure used a red skull head, making this look difficult to achieve unless you grab the Magneto head from the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure wave, Kitty Pryde. Side by side, the differences are subtle. The diamond shape on his torso is no longer purple. The hands now include red details, unlike the Build-A-Figure, which is all purple hands. The colors overall looks brighter and more cartoon-like. Those changes are minor enough that this one is an easy skip for me, hopefully. The grand finale is the Maximum Series Thor. Does he feel Maximum? Definitely thanks to a much needed wired bendy cape. The head features detachable hair, basically Thor wearing a wig. You get 2 hair options, one with the helmet on and one without. You get 3 kinds of facial expression. Hold Mjolnir properly. Hasbro included a hand with the hammer permanently attached because that will look better in photos. It's not nice to see Thor's hammer struggling to be held for those flight poses. Hasbro also included a stand-alone hammer for the alternate weapon holding hands. He also includes a frost giant horn, again for those weapon holding hands to hold. They also reused the MCU Electro Lightning effects, which is now colored bluish. He also comes with a back-mounted Mjolnir stick. It's essentially a stick without the end of the hammer. You can peg it on to his back. And he also comes with Trog. I'm not sure if Trog is articulated. He looks like a statue in the promo images since his right hand is always raised with his Mjolnir. I'm surprised that there's no spinning hammer effect, which honestly gives you a good reason to still pick up Ragnarok Thor, which I think is still widely available. There were no teases at the end of the stream. You'll have to stay tuned to the next toy fair or follow Dan and Dwight on social media. No rumored Hulk wave and no New Mutants male army builder, despite of hints earlier in the stream, especially when they were revealing Magik. Which of these Marvel Legends 2026 reveals are you picking up? Which ones disappointed you? And what accessories did you want to see? For me, I really wish Absorbing Man had gotten transforming limbs. And as an X-Men fan, Magik is my favorite for this reveal, with Archangel as a close second. If you found this toy news useful, please give it a hype, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and share this with our fellow collectors. I've reviewed several Marvel Legends figures, too many to count now, and there is a link on the top right corner on your screen. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.
I'm Turner.